Well, good morning. It is Sunday. Welcome to Live with Nature. This is Stephen Smith. That's who I am. Stephen Smith SRQ. And this is Live with Nature. And it's Sunday. It is a brand new day. We have the opportunity to paint this canvas of today any way we choose. Again, I choose to paint it in positivity, in gratitude, and the fact that I'm blessed, and the fact that you're blessed too, and that we are alive. We are obviously alive. That's why I'm here. This is a live broadcast. You're alive if you're watching this show. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's taken time to come and join me. This is an opportunity for you to connect to nature, to have an opportunity to, we've got a lot of bugs, to have an opportunity to see all the bugs, to connect to nature, to watch the sun coming up here. The sun's going to be coming up here very shortly. Sunrise is actually 6:44. It's just right after, a few minutes after 6 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. And today I'm going to be talking about concentration and awareness. And what I can say is that every day, as long as I keep an open mind, my awareness level is going up. It's going up because I'm allowing it, number one, and because I'm focusing, number two. Concentration, I watched a video this morning. That's how I start my days. I get up early, got up a little bit later than normal this morning. I think it was closer to, 4, a few minutes after. I'd been getting up at about 3 a.m., but the reason why I do that is that there's a lot of things that I try and get accomplished in a day, and certainly one of the important factors is to bring this broadcast to become more connected with myself, connected to nature, to welcome in a brand new day. I listen to positive or motivational or spiritual videos first thing up. First thing up I do is get up. Then I thank God for being able to wake up and that I have another day. And then, I make coffee. I come out here, fire up a video, listen to that video, try to learn something new from that video, and then apply that message. And a lot of times my topics come right straight from that inspiration right there. And so today it was Don DePani, and he was talking about concentration, and he was saying how, we tend to concentrate on a lot of things, but we're jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing, or task to task to task, and not really giving it our full concentration or our full awareness or our full attention to whatever that particular task might be. Because of course, right behind that's something else to do, right? So what he had suggested was to concentrate on one thing and to start practicing that. And because maybe it might not come naturally for some people, it certainly doesn't come real easy for me, because I can tend to get distracted fairly easily, or something comes up, or I think of something, so then I'm changing it, writing down a note, or putting something on my calendar, or checking the calendar for what's coming up. And I can get distracted, and then getting back to that task is difficult. So what he said is, it's like anything else. If you want to achieve something, particularly your dreams and your goals, or a new business, or whatever it might be, whatever your affirmation of determining what your goal or your purpose is, it takes a lot of work. And so it takes determination, and it takes repetition, and it takes visualization of that goal completed. So he suggested that you just do something, like, even if it's the practicing part can be as simple as focusing on the tree, looking at the beautiful flower. I just noticed that right now, so my awareness level just went up. I noticed this beautiful vine flower. It's so cool. I love those flowers. I thought it was gone because they only last for a short time. And you just focus on that, and you focus on it for an extended period of time. And the more you do that, and you just pick an object or a thing, an object or a thing, or person, for that fact. And do that for an extended period of time. We're not talking a super long time, but focus on it for a fair bit of time. Even meditate. When you meditate, think about something in particular and just focus on that. And that will help to reinforce and retrain your thinking to be able to focus on something. Like he said, you can turn a 10-minute discussion into a 3-minute discussion if you're in fact concentrating on that and have a full awareness of what's going on, and then you're able to just deal with it more effectively. So my life is a constant transformational change, and that's what I wrote about in my book last year. Celebrating a year on that one there. I'm going to do kind of like a relaunch on that book. That book was really an opportunity, and it was my coming out, my admitting some of the poor choices that I had made in my past. And what it's allowed me to do really is to concentrate on what is my purpose. Now, I've even, on my talk show, I do a talk show now, Stephen Goes Live. It's a get-to-know show, so I'm going to be bringing some really dynamic folks on there that I would like to introduce the community to. I also have been, the last 2 days, doing a purpose-driven, or the purpose-driven life by Rick Warren. I'm reading a chapter at a time. It's a 40-day journey. And so yesterday was day 2. And I'm interested to share the Word of God. I have a higher power. My higher power is God. Jesus Christ is my Savior. I believe that I'm saved because He died on the cross for my sins. Now, that might not be your God. It might not be, or Jesus Christ not be, someone that you believe in. But I challenge you to maybe join me for this 40-day journey, which is down to 38 days. But that's fine. I'm on Facebook with the first 2 days. You can certainly do a little bit of binge watching of the 2 I've already done. And join me just to hear what it has to say, and maybe learn something, maybe not, but I'd appreciate that. And the bottom line is that I do feel like I know my purpose. I've done this book a couple times. I've studied it. This is like a refresher course for me to keep on getting on track. Therefore, yeah, I have to concentrate on doing that so that I can make sure that I'm fulfilling my purpose in life. I believe that is being as Jesus-like as I can possibly be, which it's not going to be perfect, because I don't believe that I am perfect. Certainly my past behavior has shown that I'm not perfect in a perfect world. I have experienced heaven on earth in the past. I've had a very high level of awareness and a high level of feeling great about life. And so part of my purpose is to share the Word of God, and as well to help other people. And that's what Jesus did. He helped other people, and He healed other people from illnesses that were in some cases certainly deadly, but certainly illnesses maybe that the rest of the community thought, that guy's a bad guy, or stay away from him. He's kind of messed up or whatever. And the thing is, there's hope for everybody out there. If you're struggling with a situation, or you might have a disability, whether it's a physical disability or a mental disability or an addiction disability, or whatever it is, but it's not a thing that's helping you at this time. That's what I want to do, is spread the message of my story, tell you how I did it, and then hopefully that might give you some hope. Because without hope, it's pretty senseless to even be here. And I felt like that too. It's a hopeless, and I am unworthy, and I'm a bad person. But you know what? These days, I say, and I use this time too as well, for introspection, looking at myself, being honest with myself, and that's what I did with that book. I came out and I became transparent. Years ago, I don't even know how many at this time, and it's really irrelevant, but I said to my friends, I said, I'm going public. Well, that public part of it was this. I thought about, I'm going to take this company, the family business, to the next level. We're going to be $1 million company. And when you think of tub refinishing, we're going to be the guys, and I'm just going to go public about it, and I'm going to try and touch as many people as I can. Well, that was the beginning, and I really had no idea what, you know, the Lord had in mind and in store for me. And part of what he had in store is being right here, right now, and sharing what I'm sharing. And so yeah, it went way beyond what I thought it would. Now, granted, we haven't hit that everybody knows about his program yet. That's coming. It's in the works. And therefore I have to be patient and work with that, but I also have to be impatient because I do have to get that message out, and I do have to share my story, and I do have to talk about the company. Although the company's doing well, that's not really the issue. It's got plenty of business. We got 3 of us out there, and we are busy for the next couple of weeks, all of us. That's a blessing. But my other focus now is to share hope and inspiration about the fact that people can overcome obstacles in their life, that they can break through the barriers that used to hold them back, and that there's hope and there's a reason to live. Because God has a purpose for every one of us. And the fact is that he had that figured out before I ever was even born. That's what I believe. And I also believe that even if I am wrong about my thinking with respect to my spirituality, that at least I'll have lived, I think, a fulfilling life. I don't think I know I've lived a fulfilling life. I call myself I Am Legend because I am creating a legend. And I plan to do that, and I plan to have people say, that was a decent guy. Yes, he made a lot of mistakes, but at least he learned from the mistakes. And so, yeah, that's the beauty part of it, is that we can learn from the mistakes, because there was just so many years. Excuse me, I'm just trying to keep these bugs off of me. Just so many years that I just really didn't want to live. I made poor choices. I repeated the same actions, expecting some kind of a different result. They refer to that as insanity, so therefore, apparently I was insane, because I was thinking things were going to be different. And they weren't different. I tried the same thing over and over again, and I got the same result. Now, if I change it up and I do some transformational change and apply a little bit different angle or thinking to what I was doing, then in fact it could get a different result. And so that's what it's about, is concentrating on what's most important. I suggest you concentrate on focusing on what is your purpose. Why are we here? And part of the reason we're here right now is because we're making a connection to nature. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's taken time to come and join me this morning, because this is a beautiful place I live in. I'm going to take the camera right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and walk right on over, because I love this flower. It is too awesome. So, gosh, I just need to find out what they're called, but they grow on the vines. And I don't know what it is. It's beautiful. That I know. And I also know this. I know that white, which is an amazing thing, white has every color of the rainbow in it. Every single color. Now, I learned that because I watched a thing on, I think it was History Channel, and it was about coatings. You know, I thought, okay, you know, I like to always learn about things that, you know, I'm involved in. Whether you know, in the past I was in the healthcare industry. I was in that for about 15 years. So yeah, I read the trade journals, and I tried to educate myself about the industry and what's going on in the industry. So I did, in fact, learn a whole lot about that. And so whatever I'm involved with, I try and learn and do some research and educate myself and learn and grow, so I can become a better person every day. I'm going to try and adjust this silly tripod, and I tell you what, the darn thing. I'm still using the Apollo 13 model. It's got the duct tape, but that's going to change. I've already got the other one in here. I'm working on just implementing it and making it happen. So white has all the colors of the rainbow. Black is devoid of all color. All color comes from minerals, rock. It was a really cool show. I learned a whole lot. So my point is this: I'll walk into a bathroom to refinish the tub, or the tub and the tile around the tub, or and as well the countertop maybe that's in there for the vanity. We do white. most of the time. I don't know what that number is, but it's high 90s. Let's just say that, okay? High 90% of the jobs that I do are not color, they're white. White's the most reflective color. When you put that into a room that's dark, it brightens up. That white reflects the light. I am the light too. You are the light too. What we need to do is spread that message and make that connection to nature and that oneness and that universal feeling and understanding of there's a reason we're here. Let's enjoy it. Let's make the best of it. And I say welcome. I say welcome so very much. It is a great day. I've got lighting going. I'm going to turn that lighting off now. And I hope everybody's doing well. I really do. It is still dark. And I'm going to just take a look at the comments here for a moment. Good morning, Petra Fagan. Happy morning. Correct, it is. It's just a great day, and right now, and that's kind of another reason I really enjoy getting up early, is because it's semi-cool right now. Good morning, Michelle Paris. It's semi-cool. Yes, it's 77 degrees. Okay, 77 is cool for Florida, I promise, at this time of year. 96% humidity. Yes, it's very humid. But you know, where I'm at, that's good. We're happy with that kind of stuff, okay? I want to say welcome as well to Devin. Devin is a local friend of mine as well. And I appreciate y'all taking time. It is Sunday. It is a weekend. It's kind of like, you know, normally a day that we want to take off, just relax, enjoy. And we're just going to take a walk now. We're going to work our way out to the front of the house and watch the sun coming up. And like I say, it's just so cool that everybody does take time to come and join me and welcome in today. You know, we only have this moment. I'm not promised the future. Past is a memory. So I like trying to take advantage of exactly what's going on in this moment, and the fact that I get to share it with others is really awesome. That makes my day. So yeah, welcome to Sarasota, Florida. You have transported yourself here. You have. It is a beautiful day. We are looking east now. You are in Sarasota, Florida. That is the west coast of Florida. We're about halfway down the state. It is a big, long state. It's a beautiful place. Everybody wants to be here, and I just don't blame them. You know, for as far back, I guess, in American history, people came to Florida to retire. I understand why. Now, I don't know how they handled it without the air conditioning, I'll be real honest. Because without air conditioning, pretty tough. Pretty tough. So we've had some great opportunities to see some squirrels. So the squirrels might come out in a little bit. The hawks, I've got some pictures of the hawk. I ran into him yesterday. We did see some egrets as well. They were out there aerating the lawn around the corner. Our mockingbirds, yeah, I'll get it if I repeat it enough. See, that's where repetition comes in. Tweety pie. Oh, there's a bat right there. I don't know if you can see that, but there was a bat running around there. Because we got bats too. Oh yeah. We even have these flying squirrels. They're these little tiny squirrels, and they've spread their legs out and they can fly. Pretty cool. So it is a brand new day. It is Sunday. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you've been having a good weekend. This is an opportunity. Yeah, I see a bunch of bats right in the beginning, right in front of us here. Let's see if I can actually maybe catch some of that. It is a brand new day. I said you can paint the canvas of this day any way you choose. We can either paint it in a very unhappy, negative picture, or we can paint it in a very positive picture. I'm going to suggest the positive side. Not much fun being unhappy. What I'd like to do is use this time as well for meditation. I'm going to stop talking in a moment, and I'll be back here shortly. As the sun comes up, just welcome in today. Just use this for meditation, relaxation. Pay attention to your driving if you're driving. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time and when you're watching this. And feel free to make comments. Feel free to go ahead, like, share this video out if you know somebody that would enjoy it. And have a good time. In the meantime, I'm going to say my affirmation statements. I'm just going to reaffirm who I am, what I'm doing, where I'm going, and the things that are happening and going to happen in my life. And then I'll be back. I'll be saying a prayer. I'll be praying for myself as well as you too. And yeah, let's have a great day. And feel free to talk with each other too. And it's a great community here. If you're not a friend of mine yet, this is interesting to you, or maybe you want to be involved as well in the, well, I got a couple things. I'll go ahead and, well, I'll come around front for a moment here. I can probably leave it like that, I suppose. Let's see, I'll turn on a flash so that I'm there. Okay. I got a lot going. I got a couple things, and if you're interested, please, if we're not friends already, and you like what I do and you want to be my friend, send me a friend request. I'll check that out, and you know, make sure that we're on the right track, that, you know, this is good for both of us, and then we can be friends, and you have the ability to comment, although there's no requirement to comment. You can sit back and relax and enjoy. I have a group that's Life Begins When You Start Living. Inspire people who inspire others. It's a fantastic community, and if you feel that you can be a contributor there, please send us a member request. Our videos are on Facebook, not only on my page, but on LWN Live with Nature, and we're also on YouTube, and we have quite an extensive collection and library of video there. Please subscribe and tap the notification bell so that you know when we put up new content, and share it with your friends. Tell your friends about it. And I'll tell you what, now it's time for the meditation and the relaxation and affirmation statements. So I'm going to be quiet, enjoy this, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, welcome. I am back. And Kimberly, welcome. Thank you so much. Sonny, Superfan Sonny, thank you so much. And Ed, Kyle, thank you so much. Appreciate everybody that's taking time to come and join me here this morning. I hope that you've used this time to your advantage and had an opportunity to simply just relax, enjoy, and welcome in a brand new day. My name is Stephen Smith, and you are watching or have watched or about to watch Live with Nature. Welcome to Sarasota, Florida. I very much appreciate the fact that you took time to come and join this morning. So it is a brand new day, and I'm having a good day so far. I've been up for a while now, and I'm just welcoming in today, and I'm glad that you took time to welcome in today. I know that these videos can be lengthy, but they can also be used for meditation. I'm trying to make a point of having a good portion of that video where you can just sit back, relax, meditate. I say affirmation statements. I do, and I was doing that. I've been doing that really since I woke up. I am on a 30-day challenge about defining a goal, repeating that goal to myself, saying it over and over as many times as I can think of during a daytime, doing that same thing for 30 days, and then that will help to retrain my thinking and convince my subconscious that in fact that's what I'm going to do. I believe in setting goals. I believe in writing the goals down. I believe in action plans. I know I got some work ahead of myself to do some action plans and actually some strategic plans. Because I've got a lot on the table. I'm trying to do a lot of things. I'm trying to start a nonprofit company that will help to support this Live with Nature and help to further our cause about helping people, helping others, helping people that are in need. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on my personal stuff, which is Stephen Smith SRQ. I'm working on that part of it. I'm trying to launch some websites. I'm trying to, arrange for the host, all kinds of stuff that way. Got a regular day job, but you know what? I just have to put in a lot of work, and I just have to keep at it. I just have to be consistent, because consistency is super important. I have to repeat these goals because my goal was to help other people, and that is my goal. That is my purpose. I have a purpose in life. I recognize that. I'm doing a talk show, Stephen Goes Live. Please join me if you can for that. Right now we're going through The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. It's a 40-day journey. We've got 2 days behind us already now. We're reading a chapter every evening and just helping us to understand what is our purpose and what did God want for us. And it quotes a lot of Bible scriptures. It also makes us think, it points to ponder. Makes us to think about ourselves and what we're trying to do here in this human existence as spiritual people. So, given that, I'm glad that you came. This is an opportunity, like I say, to connect with nature, to feel that oneness, to feel the energy, to meet some people in this community that are just super dynamic. We're light-thinking people. We want to help other people. We want to shed the light in the dark times. We want to let you know that you can inspire people by sharing your story. You can help them to overcome obstacles that they might have been experiencing, that they can break through the barriers that were holding them back, that life can be good, that there's a reason to live, and that we are the light. We are the light of a higher power. That higher power wants us to help other people. I firmly believe that. I have a personal higher power that I call that God. God is the first thing in my life, and everything else comes behind that. I turn my life and my will and over to the care of God so that He can direct me, so that I can achieve my dreams and my goals, and I can manifest them in abundance. And awesome stuff is happening. Awesome stuff is happening for you, I'm sure, in your lives, and I'm very grateful for that. If you're struggling for any particular reason, I'm about to pray. Let's overcome those situations, no matter what it might be. My God is an infinite God. My God is the original causation of everything that is. He created this world. He created today. He got me up so I can be here talking today, and I'm grateful for that. So, in praying to my higher power, here we go. Dear Lord, thank you so very much for today. Thank you for the opportunity to bring this Live with Nature. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you for their comments. Thank you for those people that didn't comment too as well. Just allow me to be able to help other people to fulfill my purpose in life. Lord, just be with us. It's a Sunday. It is your day. This is a day of rest, is what you had indicated. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Some of us might have to work, Lord, but you know, sometimes we have to do things that we don't like to do. But Lord, just give us the strength to be able to be consistent, to be determined, to set goals, to define our purpose in life, and to overcome these obstacles, to break through the barriers, to inspire other people, to pay it forward, Lord. Be with us in all that we do. I glorify you, Lord. I do. I thank you for everything that you've given to me, that you're putting in front of me. Help me to do that with care and concern, with diligence and honesty and forthrightness. Lord, help us all that are suffering. If we're suffering for any reason, whether it might be an addiction to drugs or alcohol or whatever that addiction might be, you know, there's all kinds of things that we can do in excess. Lord, if those things are hurting ourselves or they're hurting other people, then help us to overcome that and recognize that we can be better people. Lord, I ask that if we're struggling with health issues or financial issues or relationship issues, that you would help us to overcome those situations as well. Help us to find the answers to the questions that we might have. Help us to not question the things that we don't have any control over, and help us to just focus on what's most important. I release these words to the universe, knowing in fact the universe supports the truth of the statements I've made. And therefore I pray in your Son's name, Jesus Christ, and I say amen. I say namaste, namaskar. I honor your soul and your spirit. I appreciate everybody that does take time. This is awesome for me. It's really fun when you get to do things that you enjoy. I'm very, very blessed. And I know this. And so all I can do is try and do the best that I can to prove to everybody else that although I've made poor choices in the past, which I have, made a lot of poor choices, but I've made a lot of good choices too. And that I can overcome those choices, I can share my story, and I can hopefully inspire somebody. It's a message of hope. It's about spreading the light of love, the light of compassion and understanding, the light of acceptance, the light of concentration on focusing on what's important in our lives. And so therefore, I want you to have a blessed Sunday, and I want you to enjoy yourself. And as we prepare for this next week, know that I'm going to be here. I've got this Stephen Goes Live. We'll be on day 3 this evening on The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. Tomorrow I've got Trenton Samuel as a live master on the show as well. Trying to figure out the logistics on timing for all of this, but nonetheless it'll work. Thinking about doing Zoom instead of just a regular video, so that on the particularly on the Purpose-Driven Life, that everybody can be there, we can interact with each other, and we can have a discussion at the end instead of just a one-sided and a text type of thing. Texting is good in my book, but texting does not show the emotions, and the perceptions can be wide and vast. And sometimes those text messages can be misinterpreted. So that's why I think Zoom is good. I got to figure out a way financially to make that happen. That's what I'm going to work on today. Trenton Samuel on that show, as well as The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. Wednesday, we've got Tim Ray with the United Intentions. He does 2 shows. That's a broadcasting and production company in Marietta, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Very dynamic group. I've heard some just absolutely inspiring and wonderful stuff on their channel. He's going to be with us, and we're going to talk to him, and we're going to get to know him as well. Have several others that we're going to be, I'm working towards getting scheduled on that. If you would like, feel free to send us a member request. I have a group, but it's our group. Life begins when you start living. Inspire people who inspire others. Feel free to send a member request for that. Feel free to take your time and enjoy the video. It's on my Facebook page, obviously. It's also on Live with Nature, LWN Live with Nature. We also have an artist lounge. That artist lounge is for people like yourselves to contribute nature stuff of whatever nature it might be. But particularly we like, obviously birds, animals, plants, whatever it might be. Whatever turns you on, right? With nature, okay? Yes, because it's not for some things that turn us on, right? Okay. We have to use discretion, the spiritual discretion I talked about, okay? Okay, so it's there for you. We upload it to YouTube as well. Go up there, please, and subscribe. I've got a personal YouTube as well. I'll be putting different type of content on that personal YouTube page. And thank you. Thank you, and have a great day. I do care about you. I love you, and I want the best for everybody. Thank you so much for joining. This is Stephen Smith, and if I'm really super lucky, Hart's Landing, I might get down there today and do some fishing. Because I was blessed by coming up with some awesome lures yesterday at a garage sale, and another fishing pole. The fishing pole with a reel for the bass. I like freshwater fishing too as well. I do a lot of saltwater fishing. But I like bass fishing too. I do. Got some big ones, and it's fun. It's just fun. They go back. They go back where they came from so that somebody else can have them for another day, or they can live out their life. Very rarely that I take the fish home. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's a good connection thing to go with friends and just have a good time. What else? I think that's, I suppose, about it for right now. Exciting times. Let's join me in having fun and enjoying today and focusing and concentrating on our awareness and raising our awareness level to a point where, hey, we do recognize things that are important to us. Particularly find your purpose and apply some time and effort to it, and let's make it happen. Thank you again. Take care. Stephen Smith signing out from Sarasota, Florida. We appreciate you. Have a great Sunday, and we'll see you all soon. Awesome. Zoom Pro is all I need to stream here. See, excellent. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate that. That's what I'm looking at today. I got to take some time for that. I really want to do the Zoom. I think that's going to be a much better way to go about this. I can stream right to my Facebook, apparently. I can have a whole lot of people all at one time, and we can make it just more personal and more connected. I mean, I know that this is connected. I feel this energy right here, right now. I feel it. But you know what? I want to make it even better, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything within my power to make this as good as it can be, to make it so that it's as good as it can be for you, and so that you can interact as well. So yeah, we'll be, I'm pretty sure, by tomorrow, if I can make this happen, which I think I can. I've been thinking about it since yesterday. Get the Zoom, make the Zoom happen. Thank you, Henry, for pointing that out. Thanks for reinforcing that fact. Excellent. Thank you so much, Henry Brenner. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. Adam, thank you so very much. All right. I tell you what. Adam's a part of my writing course. I am writing that Life Begins When You Start Living. That is the title to my upcoming book. I'm working away at that. Although I'm not getting that book done as quickly as I would have liked to get done, I'm putting a lot of thought and a lot of effort into it, and so therefore I'm trying to make it as good as it can be, and so everything comes in its right timing. So that will be coming, most definitely. In the meantime, Kyle, I appreciate you stopping in. Ed Brunicardi, thank you so very much. Of course, Sonny, I really always appreciate you. You're always there for me. Freeman, we'll see you tomorrow as well, or if you need to talk, feel free to give me a call. We can chat. If anybody wants to talk to me, reach out. I'm here to share my knowledge, wisdom, and support, okay? That's what I'm here for. Rachel, You're so awesome. Rachel is, in fact, the administrator of our group. Please send a member request. It's a great group. It's inspiring, and it's also empowering. Rachel is helping me. She's an administrator of that group. And Michelle Paris, again, thank you for coming. Petra Fagan, and Devin Verizzo, a local friend. I've known him for quite a number of years. Devin, you're awesome. I know that we need to connect really soon too as well, so let's do that. In the meantime, everybody take care. Let's see a couple more messages down here at the bottom. Trial. Okay, I can do a trial on it. I'll be looking at that seriously. Okay. Yep. Streaming, geez, staking stuff, swipe keyboard. Yeah, I tell you, it's an amazing thing how these, I do it all the time. If it can happen, sometimes it most certainly does for me. But it's not always the thing that I wanted to have happen, but it's an amazing thing. These smartphones, and they're getting smarter every day. And you know, I got one of the smartest ones I did so that I could be more efficient with it. Boy, if you touch the screen, guess what? Something happens. And it isn't always what we want. Okay, so that's all right. I understand that. Love you. I feel it. I feel this energy so much. My arms are raised. I'll come out. My arms are raised. My arms are raised, and I just feel the energy. I just feel that it's tingling right down from my... I can feel the energy. Thank you so very much. It's because of you. It's a great day. It's a really great day. It's even better now. Thank you, everybody. Let's go kill it. No, don't kill it. Just make it the best we can make it. Got to be careful with my thinking. It all starts with a thought, and it takes an action plan. But we have to be careful with the thoughts, because by God, they can manifest before we put the action plan to it. So be careful what you think. Positivity rules. See you, everybody. Take care. Have a super day.